Welcome everyone! Here we are in Jointon Creative Center celebrating El Día de Muertos, and we want to show you the most authentic way here in Sydney, Australia.
One important thing, we have to share with you what is the difference between Día de Muertos and Halloween. It's one of our pleasures and one of our messages to show you what is the main difference. So please join us.
An altar is one of the most representative things in Día de Muertos because we have to commemorate and bring all the elements together. In here we have Frida Kahlo, and on the right we have Diego Rivera, her husband. We also have to bring all the four elements that are represented with water, fire, earth and air. The flowers, the cempasúchil flowers, and the honor of Cacao. Today, this is the altar of Frido.
We are here in another altar. This one is one of the most traditional ones. And we have some elements that Karen is going to tell you.
All the food that you see here is the food that your relative that passed away used to love when he was alive here. Like bread, could be fruits, and also you can see some tequila or cerveza, whatever is available, you just put it to just remember him, what he just loved to eat.
Another thing that is really important is that if you see these orange flowers, they will guide the spirits to come to the altar. You will see a lot of these flowers in a long lines, and they are trying to bring the spirit to the altar to have fun, to eat, to drink, and obviously sometimes you will see that some of these, they are gone. So your auntie or your cousin, he already came and he already took something.
As you can see, the skulls here, the Catrinas, are very colorful with whimsical color. Can you tell me, Diego, what's the difference between this one that is with the open mouth and this one?
When the skull is like, is because the skull is coming with the spirit inside. So when you see these different kind of skulls, is spirit inside, and the other one is with the out the spirit. So that's a beautiful thing to remember.
We have the most traditional bread, pan de muerto, bread of the day of death. And as you can see here, it's a circular form to represent the cycle of life, and also all these kind of forms that you see on top. It's like the bones, the head. And this is made with orange blossom. In Mexico, the bakeries prepare themselves for all this celebration, previously weeks coming and bringing this amazing pan de muertos. So this is very important to put it in the altar as is part of the celebration and of the typical dishes you see those days. Diego, tell me the reason why people paint their faces as a skull.
Yeah, so another difference is about the skulls. So we are painting them, and also we are grabbing the name on the front of the head because that's the name of your loved one that is passed away. So this one, it's gonna be the representation of him in your altar. And it's a lot of art behind this. Can you explain to us?
Yes, we can just see that, like the flower and the arabesque here, some crust. But also look at the amazing art in everything. So it's very important that it's colorful. As a reminder, it's a colorful way to celebrate death.
Not to scare people. So, the Catrina, the famous Catrina. So, Jose Guadalupe Posada was the first Mexican to bring the Catrina, this concept of Catrina, to the world. He was doing this as a satire to the government. So, the meaning was like this woman from Mexico was denying their old background, all their old ancient roots. So she was dressing as a European girl, and she was denying all the traditional ancestral knowledge heritage. So now it's really popular after these few years that people have a makeup about these Catrinas.
And the makeup, as Diego mentioned, all the lace, actually also the outfit, all the lace reminds us different times, like from the 1920s, even from the late 800s. And also you can see some flowers, crowns, or even a hat. But let's concentrate here in the makeup. Catrina, or the way people have their different shapes, is just, as I said, it's a colorful way, but also to recognize that when people visit us from heaven, or whatever you believe that people pass away, is they can recognize us as we are in the same frequency, in the same level. So we are all kind of death. So this is why we put makeup. Hello! How are you?
So the pre-Hispanics have already these traditions. The Aztec, the Maya, and the Toltecs. Then the Spanish came with his tradition about the Day of All the Saints. So the difference was that the Catholicism bring all the knowledge and all the experience of the tradition, and then we combine both. So that's why we want to show you the god of death. And remember that Day of Death is a connection between two countries, Spanish and Mexico.
I hope you enjoy all the information we provide for you today about the Dia de Muertos and the big difference between Halloween and Day of Death. So please leave your comments below, share this in social media, and I know that next time we're gonna see us very soon in El Dia de Muertos.